Well, this doesn't happen very often here in Metro Atlanta, but a tropical storm watch is in effect for much of North Georgia and the Metro Atlanta area for Wednesday night into early on Thursday as we see the remnants of Zeta moving through. This means that it is possible for tropical storm force winds to move through our area as the system moves on through. Now, as you can see, this extends from North Georgia through Metro Atlanta down through much of Alabama, and then the orange area that you see here, that's where we have a tropical storm warning with the better chance for tropical storm force winds there, and then the hurricane warning down around the Louisiana and also the Mississippi coast. So I hope you guys are taking this seriously as we see the remnants that are moving our way, and we do have the potential for tropical storm force winds. Here's the latest on the track based on the 5 p.m. advisory here on your Tuesday afternoon. Looks like it's going to be just south of the Louisiana area. Wednesday afternoon is a Category 1 storm, most likely making landfall in the evening on Wednesday, moving very quickly, still as a tropical storm here overnight Wednesday into Thursday. This is at 2 in the morning, and then as we go into 2 in the afternoon on Thursday, it's moving very quickly and will clip Georgia here. We're on the right-hand side of that, so yes, we will have some strong winds with this, heavy rain, and also a storm risk as it moves through, and then it quickly moves back out into the Atlantic once we get into Friday in the early morning hours. So the main threats we're dealing with, rain 2 to 4 inches, a flash flood watch is in effect. We're also going to be watching those winds 25 to 40 miles an hour with some higher gusts possible, and of course with the landfalling tropical system as it moves in, we also have to watch for that risk for some storms, brief spin up tornadoes possible. That's not on the high end though. The main threats will be the rain and the wind. Here is that flood watch that's in effect for much of North Georgia and Metro Atlanta. 2 to 4 inches of rain possible. We've already had a lot of rain last weekend. Our ground is saturated, so that's just going to add to the runoff into creeks and streams and low-lying areas. Here's a look at some of those rain amounts. We'll have some showers coming through tonight, and then from Wednesday into Thursday, that's the main event here, where we see this heaviest rain. Some of the reds up there indicating 2.5 to 4 inches of rain. Atlanta to the south and east, lower amounts, but still some good rain coming in, but those higher amounts pretty much along the I-85 corridor and to the north and west of that. So the severe weather threat on Wednesday is going to be down along the Gulf Coast region, and then Thursday, marginal risk on the south side, but we still might have some isolated brief spin-ups here. They just won't be a widespread outbreak of that. Now here's a look at the winds. This is what we're going to be watching with the winds moving in. You can see here Thursday morning, this is at 5:30 in the morning, the yellow color, winds of around 20 miles an hour. That ramps up. This is at 8 o'clock with the reds and oranges indicating winds between 30 and 40 miles an hour. That'll be with us for the morning hours. And then the winds start to die down. Still, after lunch, we're going to have some winds around 15 to 20 miles an hour before things die down later on in the day here. And then the winds shift and come out of the northwest on Friday. That's what's going to bring in the cooler air into our area. So here's the timeline of what we're watching. A few showers will be moving through tonight, just scattered stuff, nothing too bad here early on Wednesday as well. Some dry times on Wednesday. Then the main event, we'll have some scattered showers developing late Wednesday, and then overnight Wednesday into Thursday. That's when all this rain's going to be moving in. This is at 4 in the morning coming in from Alabama, sweeping through our area. This is at 6 o'clock in the morning here with that heavy rain, storms possible. 7 in the morning, still that heavy rain around. 9 in the morning, showers still lingering with us, but then tapering off around lunchtime and after, still with some of those strong winds around. And then later in the day, that rain moves out of here. We may even see some sunshine breaking through late on Thursday. So it's a fast-moving storm, but one that we have to watch very closely. Rain moving in Thursday, storms possible overnight Wednesday into Thursday with wind and a flood risk. And then we're clearing out on Friday. Halloween looks pretty nice and chilly, partly cloudy, a high of 65. Remember to fall back on Saturday night before you go to bed. Set your clocks back 1 hour. Sunday, just a low rain chance. And then looking dry now for Monday, and then also on Election Day. Partly cloudy skies, but chilly. Lows in the 40s and highs in the mid-60s. Watch 11 Alive for more updates. We also have updates on 11alive.com and on Facebook and Twitter.